All right, listen up. What you're about to get is not some philosophy lecture. Think of this as a tactical field manual, a declassified guide to what goes down in that critical window right after physical death. This is your briefing for the final exam.
And let's be crystal clear about this. The whole point of this briefing is to train you for this one, single, final battle. See, you're going to be up against a pretty sophisticated system, an ancient trap that's designed to wipe your memory and just send you right back into the cycle. Passing isn't just a good idea, it's liberation.
Okay, so let's get into the mission parameters. We've broken this down into 6 critical sections. We'll cover the threat environment and then walk through the 4 distinct stages of the test. You're going to want to pay close attention because your mission depends on it.
All right, first things first, we need to analyze the operational environment. You know, every mission starts with 2 things. You got to assess the threat, and you got to clarify your objective. Know your enemy, and know what you're fighting for.
So, this is the primary threat. It's called the Archonic soul trap. And that means your goal, your real objective, is not to find some cozy paradise or have a reunion with loved ones. No. The objective is to bypass this entire engineered trap and achieve true, final liberation from the system. Period.
Now, on to stage 1. This test kicks in the very moment your consciousness separates from your physical body. It's going to feel really familiar, but trust me, its purpose is pure deception. So the system presents you with this huge panoramic life review. You'll see everything. The trap here is to make you think this is for your benefit. You know, a chance to reflect or maybe be judged. But the reality? It's a data heist. Its only function is to get you to engage emotionally, so it can harvest all of your unique experiences.
So your protocol here is absolute. You have to remain a non-reactive observer. Just watch the movie of your life, but do not get sucked into the drama. Acknowledge the data, and then just release it. Your identity is not your memory file. You have to remember that.
Okay, once that review is over, you're going to find yourself in this liminal, in-between space. And it's here that the second, and frankly more intimidating test begins. And spoiler alert, you will not be alone.
Now this is where the system gets clever. It's going to project these terrifying figures at you, wrathful deities, monsters, demons, you name it. The trap is to make you believe that they're real, external threats coming to get you. But the Gnostic reality? They're just projections of your own unresolved fears and traumas.
The protocol here is going to feel completely wrong, but you have to follow it. Do not run. Fleeing just gives them power over you. Instead, you have to face what terrifies you, recognize it as a piece of your own consciousness, and then willingly integrate it. You're actually just taking back your own power. And this brings us to the system's most effective weapon. Right after you face your inner demons, you're going to be offered relief. And let me tell you, this is the most subtle and dangerous stage of the entire exam. A beautiful, warm, comforting tunnel of light is going to appear. You might see religious figures, angels, maybe even deceased family members calling you home. This is the Archonic soul trap. It's nothing more than an artificial frequency broadcasting a very sophisticated hologram. It's a false paradise, and it's designed to make you willingly walk right back into the prison. This is by far your most difficult test. This is where your operational discipline is absolutely paramount. You have to find the strength to reject your deepest desires for reunion and for peace. You must identify the trap for what it is, formally reject the offer, and then physically turn away from that light.
So if you manage to successfully reject that false light, it brings you to the final objective. This is where you'll be faced with the true nature of reality and your final choice.
See, beyond the trap lies the true path, but it's not some warm, inviting tunnel. No, it is a brilliant, impersonal, and yeah, potentially terrifying light. This is the clear light of the void. It's the raw, unfiltered frequency of the source itself. There's no personality here, no stories, just pure being.
So, your final protocol is the ultimate act of surrender. You have to willingly move toward this brilliant, empty light. The final test is to just let go of your individual identity, your ego, everything you ever thought you were, and just merge with it completely. And you got to understand, this isn't death. This is waking up.
Okay, let's wrap this up with a summary of the mission-critical protocols. These are the commands that you have to commit to memory before deployment. Think of it as your cheat sheet.
Committing these 4 commands to memory, that's the core of your training right there. Observe the past, but don't engage with it. Face your own shadow, don't flee from it. reject false comfort, don't enter it, and finally, dissolve into the truth, don't resist it. This is the entire exam on one slide.
So there you have it. All the required intelligence has been provided. The protocols are clear. The only variable left in this equation is you. Your will to achieve liberation is the final determining factor. Briefing concluded.